All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the man of the hour. We represent. Councilman, we have. We cleared a path through the minefields for you. So all you have to do now is relax. You don't have to worry about everybody telling you what they have already told us, although they may anyhow.
It wouldn't be the beach if we didn't do that.
I told them you have some answers tonight.
Well, I have some answers. I have some partial answers. Obviously,
You all know.
when we were here last, Seabury Avenue Park had not been repaired. We now know it's been repaired. I want to repeat publicly what I've said. Probably I want to thank the Parks Department for jumping in and making this a priority. We all know that in the city of New York, things that might take other people a week or two to do usually take a couple of months. I told them that I thought Seabury Avenue Park needed to be fixed right away. They did it. I appreciate it. I have really had to thank our local parks people, the borough commissioner, the entire Parks Department. And so, I mean, that's obviously a piece of good, but now old news. And as far as the arson that occurred there, we are still working rather diligently with the police department to see if we can't get police money for a fire department investigation reward. Because we are convinced, the fire marshals are convinced, that somebody in this neighborhood knows who set that fire. And we honestly believe that, although we talked about doing a community meeting, probably the best way to go would be to get a reward put up, and then to get a flyer put in every home in the beach telling people that there's a reward, and that would probably shake the information loose. So that covers that.
You left out one thing, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anonymous.
Well, that's for you to say, sir.
All right.
Yes, there's been a suggestion that there might, that the tip can be anonymous. Is that what you're talking
Right.
about? Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were saying.
No.
Now, obviously, in all these reward programs, you may be maintain your anonymity in terms of the tips. So that should help as well. I guess some people maybe want to know what's going on in Frank Court. Anybody? Okay. All right. Well, we've been working rather diligently on that as well. And as also sometimes happens, we have two city agencies pointing fingers at each other, DEP and DOT. And, first we called DEP because we usually figure they're in charge of sewers. They said, no, this is a DOT problem because it's the grading of the roads. We called DOT, and DOT said, no, this is a sewer problem, we've got to call DEP. And we went back and forth with that for a few days until finally we said, listen, you can't do this. All right? We tried to get them to come here tonight. They both apologized that they couldn't. But the good news is that we now have DEP and DOT talking to each other, and they will be doing a joint site inspection sometime next week. They haven't given me the exact date and time. They promised me as soon as they do it, they will let me know what's going on. Now, what is being said is that the sewers on Frank Court are not storm sewers. They are sanitary sewers. And therefore, because they are not properly pitched downward because of the grade of the street, they are not capable of dealing with stormwater. I'm not an engineer. I don't know the answer to that. I just know that the two agencies that have to figure this out need to figure it out, need to talk to each other, and we will not let them blame each other and say it's their problem, because they're the city of New York, and one way or another they need to find a solution. And I think they now understand that they went that way approach is not going to work here. So we will let you know as soon as I know when they are coming here to look, do their study, do their investigation, what they find out. They may have to do a reconstruction of Frank Court to solve the problem. But whatever they've got to do, they clearly have to do it. I mean, the pictures don't lie, right? So they've acknowledged that.
Lou, if you don't mind, I'd like not to put you